Hello, welcome to Soul Source Intuitives. Today we're going to be talking about core wounds. And when you think of core wounds, automatically right off the bat, you focus to the core, your trunk area. But it's not really that. These core issues a lot of the times, have something to do with childhood trauma and to things of that nature. Now, we're all entering this sacred journey together, and we want to heal those core wounds. As we prepare for this, we're moved to send a very deep bow to ourselves. To all of you that are engaged in this deep work with us. These wounds, that keep you away from your beloved, from your joy or your mission here on earth. And of course, this isn't just because of you that are, listening to this and working with us. We know many of you that are working with others are doing your own work. So that bow extends to all of this journey. There's an article that I'd read, and I can't remember the author, but it's very short. It's just a paragraph, and it goes, core wounds are wounds that occurred in childhood. These are wounds that happen when one is not tended to properly as a child through neglect, abuse, or maltreatment. Parents can damage the core essence of their children without even knowing it. Most parents are just doing the best they can. Some caretakers and parents are deficit in their own needs and are unable to give, their own child needs. Because like I was saying, me and my mom, we had it tough coming up, her being a single mother, and she worked her butt off to provide everything she could for me. In fact, the way our culture raises children, it leads to much core wounding among us all. Everyone has core wounds at some level. Some have it worse than others. And trust me, and I had done a clearing a while back, and I thought I got everything out, but obviously I haven't. And like I said, I think those are things that you'll have to work through the rest of your life. The core wound is experienced as a deep-level gain due to some unmet childhood development need. The pain is triggered in current-day situations when you encounter a similar situation or, a similar dynamic, so to say. It's the deep stuff that surfaces when you face difficult losses in life. It's the pain that is beneath the pain. The emotions that fuels all of our emotions. It's the pain that drives one to drink, smoke, take drugs, gamble, any kind of addictive relationships that you may have. And like I said, I know a lot of people in our community have faced drug addiction, alcoholism, anger problems. And I think that's a part of this ascension process. I think, in order to really understand, you pretty much have to hit rock bottom. And core wounds include, like rejection, abandonment, betrayal, loss, injustice, and anything, such as that. When our needs are not met as children, we experience the core wound and we experience toxic shame. We believe that because we were rejected or abandoned or that we lost a parent or a friend, that we are bad. We turn the external maltreatment, so to say, internal and onto ourselves. We really soak that in. The wound produces beliefs, and it affects our behaviors. These beliefs are what perpetuate the wound over and over and over until the wound is actually finally healed. People, they'll do anything to avoid their core wounds. And that's what a lot of us have trouble with, is just trying to, shuffle it to the side. But eventually you have to deal with these issues, because this journey, I promise you, it's not easy. It's like I said, ooh. So, people will do anything to avoid their core wounds. Core wounds are like things you say in your mind, like, you're not good enough, you're incompetent, nobody loves me, you were worthless. Yeah, and like I said, I struggle with these things, but it's a beautiful thing when you can finally release those energies. It really is. And these voices in the back of your subconscious and conscious mind repeat over and over and over, in a number of ways throughout our life, unless they are healed. So you will find yourself getting into scenarios again and again that prove that false beliefs to be true. Your core wounds are the fuel for false beliefs. And healing the core wounds takes a lot of work. I mean, a lot. You know, getting inside, and you know, there's a lot of emotions involved. You know, it's a personal destruction, basically, a rebuilding from the ground up. The key to setting you free, you know, found at the center of your wound or your core issue. If you want healing, you have to go into the eye of the storm. There's no other way. So, you know, I hope during this journey, like I said, there's a lot of emotions come up, but I really do think those of you who are choosing to do this, I know for me, it's already been a transformation. And we're not even getting into the things that, you know, really I've dealt with. So remember, it's good. Process those emotions. Feel those emotions. And then just let it go. It really is as simple as that. That's why they say face your fears. So get out there. You know, question things. Filter through. Because tomorrow is just another day. And it's a beautiful day.